What's up, y'all? We back at it with another video. Hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed day. Let's get straight into it. How to accomplish any goal. Now, this is how to accomplish any goal. Any goal. When I mean any goal, I mean any goal. Big, small, large, whatever. You want to become president of the United States? Boom. You want to become the best football player that's ever been? Boom. You want to be the best goddamn something that you want to be the best something of something. I got you here, right here. How to accomplish any goal, big or small. So I don't want to waste no time. Let's get straight into it. Plan your goal. Organize, plan it. Now, the reason why I can't get too much in it, because I don't know your goal. All right, you're gonna have to figure that out. You're gonna have to really plan. You see, at first I said create your goal, but no, we're planning this motherfucker. Why do we use the word planning? Because words are very powerful, and planning and creating two different things, all right? So we're planning this motherfucker because we know we're gonna reach it. We know we're gonna reach our destination. So plan your goal. That's why in Think and Grow Rich, organized planning is such a long goddamn chapter, okay? Because that's really one of the most important things, and that's why it's at number one. Because you have to plan your goal. Actually think about what do you want. Don't just, I think I want this. No, actually think about what do you want. Actually visualize yourself wanting your goal. What goal do you want? You have to ask yourself that question before we can even continue on. But let's continue on. I'm guessing you got that. All right. Number two, realize you are on the timeline for your goal. You must realize you are on the timeline for your goal. Realizing you are on the timeline for your goal makes all these a lot easier. Let me give you guys a good example, okay? It's like this. You want to go to Walmart, right? When you're driving to Walmart, do you ever think, oh, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? No. You know you're going to Walmart. You know you will eventually get to your destination, your goal, okay? You don't ever think, oh, what if I get into a car crash? What if blah, blah, blah? You don't think that. You know you're going to go to your destination. You know you're going to go to Walmart. So it's the same thing. You have to realize that you're going to accomplish your goal. It's not a what if. It's not a if I might fail. You don't fail. We don't fail here, okay? Failure is just an opportunity to learn, okay? 2 L's make a W. We want failure. We want failure because failure, each failure is just optimized data. It's just data, okay? You trip. Guess what? You're not going to trip again because you know the crack's there. You realize, oh, that crack is over there, so I'm going to avoid that crack next time. It's just optimized data. Right now, you watching this video is your first step to manifesting whatever goal you want to accomplish. Right now, you are on the timeline. You have to realize that. You have to visualize that. That makes everything a lot easier knowing that you're on your destination in Walmart. Okay, you don't ever stop here and there. No, you know that you're going to Walmart. Eventually, I'm going to be at Walmart. Eventually, I'm going to reach my goal. You already know that. So stop thinking all that bullshit, okay? Stop thinking fears, doubts, and indecisions. Cancel any fears, doubts, and indecisions that may be placed upon you or that you may have created yourself in your mind. You don't want any fears. What are you afraid of? You're a godlike being. Everything you see around you, you created. You just don't remember you created it because you're in your ego. That's cool though, but you got to remember you created everything. So what are you afraid of? You're going to draw a picture and you're going to be afraid of the picture you just drawn? That doesn't make any sense. Whew. Doubt. Doubts usually come from other people that they don't know. Let me give you an example. Somebody wants to go skydiving. They want to go skydiving, right? They tell a skydiver, hey dude, I want to go skydiving. The skydiver is like, oh, you want to go skydiving? Well, skydiving is pretty fun. You should do this. You should do this. Hey, maybe you should join my class. And you know, they help them go skydiving. They don't doubt their dreams. They don't doubt their dreams. Why don't they doubt their dreams? Because they're a skydiver. They know what skydiving is. They know what skydiving does. But you go up to a random nigga and you tell them, hey, I want to go skydiving. You know what they might say? oh, skydiving's scary, bro. I don't think you should go skydiving. What do they know? They never went skydiving. So what they do and what people do in general is that they put themselves in place of you. They don't put themselves in the perception of you. They usually put themselves in place of you. So that person thinks, oh, I think skydiving is scary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to project my fears and I'm going to project my doubt onto this person because he just told me the skydiving is scary. But if you go up to a skydiver, what are they going to say? They're not going to project their fears and doubts because they have knowledge of the subject that you are trying to be in. You get what I'm saying? So my point with that is don't let anybody put any doubts upon you because most of the time they don't know what they're talking about because they never did it. And indecisions. Bro, all you have to do literally is meditate. I'm gonna keep it real. Meditate, connect to your higher self, connecting to your higher self, watch that video. And you need to stop having indecisions. Oh, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do this. Bro, the opportunity will present itself. When the opportunity presents itself, you better take that motherfucker. Because a lot of times opportunity presents themselves once or they present themselves twice and they don't come back around. So take it. Don't have indecisions, okay? This is why realizing you are on the timeline to manifest it is so important because once you realize you're on the timeline to manifest it, you don't have any indecision. Let's go back to the Walmart example. You don't think, oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm driving to Walmart, but I don't know if I'm going to go to Walmart. I might go here. No, you're going to Walmart. You're going to your destination. You will accomplish your goal. Have that in your mind, and that will cancel out any indecisions that you may have or fears or doubts. Now let's move on. Persistence. You have to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. We're going to go right back to the car example, right back to the Walmart example. Once you hit a stoplight, when you hit a stoplight in a car, do you stop? Do you just go back home when you hit that first stoplight, when you hit that first red light? No. You see the green and you keep going. You know it's going to hit green. You know you're going to eventually get to your destination. This is just one red light. So when you hit that red light, keep going. Don't stop. Okay, you don't get 5 red lights in a row. Oh my God, you just got 5 red lights in a row. You got 5 red lights in a row. Oh my God, you don't just be like, bro, I got 5 red lights in a row. I'm just gonna drive back home. No, you don't think that. You keep going because you know you're on your destination. You know this is all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the journey. Once again, fears, failure. Failure is just optimized data. We take failure, we crunch it, we analyze it, and we use it for tomorrow. Failure is just optimized data. So you want to keep going and keep going and keep going. You don't just stop at the red light. You know that motherfucker gonna turn green eventually, and you keep going. You might hit another red light. You might hit a couple more red lights. You might hit 100 red lights, but guess what? You know you're still on your destination. You know you're still on your journey, so you keep going. That's called persistence. Persistence is one of the most important things because you want to keep going. A lot of times with a lot of people, they have a dream, they have a goal, and what do? They stop. Shit starts to get hard. They might hit that red light and they drive back home. No, we got our destination. We got our Google Maps popped up. We got our Apple Maps popped up. We got our higher self right on the corner. We're going to our destinations. We're not going to let these red lights stop us. I don't even give a fuck if we got a flat in our tire. We're going to keep driving and we're going to keep going. That's called drive. That's called persistence. Number 5. This one is the most important. That's why I saved it to the last one. Break the goal down into daily tasks. Okay? Let's say you want to become the president of the United States. I don't know why you want to do that shit, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. That's up to you, right? Break it down into daily tasks. What can you do daily that helps you become president of the United States? Well, you might have to go to college for that shit. So you might have to sign up for college. You might have to go to college. Well, you got to break that down. Now you got to do your homework. You have to break these tasks down. That's why I said big or small. Big or small, because you can accomplish the biggest goal ever as long as you know how to break that goal down into things that you do in your daily life. Okay, it's like this. You want to lose 300 pounds this year. Well, guess what? You got to lose 10 pounds first. You got to lose 5 pounds first. You got to lose 1 pound first. You get what I'm saying? You got to go to the gym first. You got to hit that treadmill first. You have to break these goals down into digestible things. It's like eating, bro. You got a big ass steak. I don't eat steak. I'm just using an example. You got a big ass steak that you want to eat. But guess what? You got to cut it down first. You got to cut that into smaller pieces. And you keep eating and you keep eating. And eventually you just ate the whole thing, right? So that's what we got to do with our goals. We have to break them down into small tasks that you can do on the daily. A lot of people have crazy, huge New Year resolutions. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But guess what? They don't do it. You know why? Because they don't know how to take that task and break it down into a smaller goal. You have to break it down into a daily habit. Once you do anything for 3 weeks, it will become a daily habit for you. So all you really got to do is hit that resistance of that 3-week period, and eventually it will become a daily task. The number one thing that will always be persistent in life, the number one thing that will always be that you can always rely upon. People could lie to you. You cannot make that much. The number one thing that you can always rely upon is that time will move forward. The earth ain't never gonna rotate backwards. You're never gonna go back in time. Time will always move forward. That is the number one thing that you can always rely upon. That is the number one thing that you can always count upon, is that tomorrow is going to be tomorrow, is that today is today. Time will always move forward. So if you do something one day, and then you do something another day, and then you do something another day, what does that do? It's compound. It compounds it. It's the snowball effect. So at first, that snowball is really small, but you do it one day, it gains more momentum. It gains more snow. You do it another day, and eventually it's going straight down that hill. It's going super fast. So you want to break down your goals and eat them. Break them down, eat them. Break them down, do them. Persistence. You want to keep going with this, though. You can't just stop. You want to keep going. This is the hardest part. People stop. People don't know what to do. One day they don't really want to do it. One day they're not feeling it. Those days that you don't want to do it, those days that you're not feeling it, is the days that you want to do them the most, because what does that do? That builds up resistance. That builds up willpower. Whew. If you gained any insight in this video, if you gained any, if this helped you out in any way, shape, form possible, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe, please, and thank you. And I really hope you resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about the video. Check out my Teespring, all spiritual designs by yours truly, right in the description. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.